National hero of the Philippines and the first Asian nationalist, an open-minded, intelligent, and hardworking man. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonzo Yolanda. That is the full name of our national hero. Very long name, isn't it? But have you also wondered and become curious what's in his name? Let's take a look at each meaning of his name. The name Jose was chosen by his mother, who was a devotee of the Christian Saint San Jose. The Protasio was a name from Gervasio P, which came from a Christian calendar. Rizal in Spanish means a field where wheat, cat while still green, sprouts again. Mercado was adopted in 1731 by Domingo Lamco, his paternal great-great-grandfather. The Spanish term mercado means market in English. E means end. Alonzo was an old surname of his mother. Last but not the least, Yolanda was used by Dona Teodora from the surname of her godmother. He was born in June 19, 1861 to Francisco Rizal Mercado y Alejandro and Teodora Alonso Yolanda y Quintos in the town of Calamba in Laguna Province. Rizal was to live a short but eventful life till 1896. He had initially studied ophthalmology to cure his mother's eye condition. He was also a physician, naturalist, botanist, engineer, linguist, sculptor, musician, composer, dramatist, novelist, reformist, thinker, and writer. He had 9 sisters and 1 brother. On June 22, 1862, he was baptized in the Catholic Church of his town at the age of 3 by Father Rufino Colliantes. The first memory of Rizal in his infancy was his happy days in the family garden when he was 3 years old. He was given the tenderest care by his parents because he was frail, sickly, and undersized. Young Rizal is a religious boy. He grew up a good Catholic. At the age of 3, he began to take part in the family prayer. His mother taught him the Catholic prayers. When he was 5 years old, he was able to read the Spanish family Bible. On June 6, 1868, Jose and his father left Calamba to go on a pilgrimage to Antipolo. This was his first trip across Laguna de Bay and his first pilgrimage to Antipolo. At the age of 8, Rizal wrote his first poem in the native language entitled Sa Aking Mga Kabata. He wrote it in an appeal to our people to love our national language. Have you heard about the story of the moth? The story of the moth and the flame was told to Rizal by his mother on a night when her mother was teaching him how to read a book entitled The Children's Friend. His mother grew impatient of his poor reading and lack of focus and always trained his eyes on the flame of the lamp and the cheerful moths surrounding it. Jose Rizal's first teacher was his mother. When he was 11 years old, Rizal entered the Ateneo Municipal de Manila. He earned excellent marks in subjects like philosophy, physics, chemistry, and natural history. At this school, he read novels, wrote prize-winning poetry, and practiced drawing, painting, and clay modeling, all of which remained lifelong interest for him. Rizal eventually earned a land surveyor's and assessor's degree from the Ateneo Municipal while taking up philosophy and letters at the University of Santo Tomas. Upon learning that his mother was going blind, Rizal opted to study ophthalmology at the UST Faculty of Medicine and Surgery. Without the knowledge of his parents, Rizal traveled to Europe in May 1882. Rizal earned a licentiate in medicine at the Universidad Central de Madrid, where he also took courses in philosophy and literature. It was in Madrid that he conceived of writing Noli Me Tangere. He also attended the University of Paris and in 1887 completed his eye specialization course at the University of Heidelberg. It was also in the year that Rizal's first novel was published in Berlin. On January 20, 1872, 200 Filipinos employed at the Cavite arsenal staged a revolt against the Spanish government's voiding of their exemption from the payment of tributes. The Cavite Mutiny led to the persecution of prominent Filipinos, secular priest Mariano Gomez, Jose Barragus, and Jacinto Zamora, who would then be collectively named Gumborza, were tagged as the masterminds of the uprising. In August 1892, Rizal was detained aboard a ship traveling back to Spain. Rizal was charged with treason, sedition, and the formation of illegal societies. He was sent to an island and held. He taught for 4 years while being held. He met a girl named Josephine Bracken, who he wanted to marry, but the church refused to give him license to marry. In 1896, his request to go to Cuba was approved. On the way to Cuba, he was arrested and charged with conspiracy and sedition. On December 30, he was condemned to death in a Spanish court. No self-respecting town in the country is without a statue of the man, or does not have a major street named after him. Reverence for thinker Dr. Jose Rizal, who died a martyr at age 35 in the last years of Spanish rule, has spanned a century and spread to foreign lands.